Good morning. Oh, I'm so happy about today's activities, which is nothing. I'm so excited. Honestly, I can't remember. No, I can remember because I looked it up. My microphone's going all funny. I can remember because I looked it up. The last day that I didn't have anything scheduled, any traveling to do, any visits to people, any lessons, anything, was the 23rd of November. This is the first day since then where I just don't have to do anything. And I'm ecstatic. Oh, I'm really, really looking forward to just having a chill day. Like a whole day with nothing. I say I've got nothing to do. I still have to exist. We're gonna head to Tesco in a second, which I'll be honest, I'm not ecstatic about because it is the 20th of December. Tesco is going to be manic. It's going to be so busy, and yeah, I'm not massively looking forward to this. I'm going to put my sling on because I'm a little anxious about my arm getting knocked. But after that, come back, and I don't really have anything to do, which is just, so lovely. I cannot tell you genuinely how fabulous that feels. I'm going to wash my hair again, which obviously could aggravate. We'll see. My thumb is kind of still a weird, you can kind of see it's like a weird green color at the bottom. So that is still a thing. But if it still feels relatively okay after my shower, I'm keen to try knitting. I've actually got to a point now where I want to have a go. It's not, obviously it's not better. It still very much hurts. But I am now at the point of wanting to try it because, this time 5 days ago, it hurt so much that it wasn't even something I wanted. I just didn't want to. Whereas now it still hurts, but I'm like, I could give it a go. So I'm going to see. I'm going to take it slow, and I'm just going to see how it feels. And if it hurts too much, then I will stop. But I am at least curious to try it. But like I said, I've got to wash my hair, so we'll see. We'll see how it feels after that. And then I might start knitting again. I'm really excited. I've been spending so much time on TikTok and Instagram and Pinterest and things like that and seeing knitwear and knitted creations and crocheted creations and just missing it. So I'm quite ready, I think, to go back gently and carefully. But I hope it's okay. I really do. I have discovered the general routine. There does seem to be a bit of a routine now. It feels okay in the morning, probably because I've just spent several hours not really using it, resting it, kind of relaxing. It feels all right first thing. And then evenings are when it hurts the most, which again, it's because I've used it. I've, been moving things around and it's been aggravated. So again, that's not exactly a groundbreaking discovery. So we will just see how it feels after we've been out and after I've had a shower and stuff. I did have a bath yesterday. My parents, obviously they have a bath. We don't have a bath here. But I thought, what? With the cast, a bath would be really nice because I can just hold it out of the water. With a shower, there's so much splash potential that it's difficult to make sure that it doesn't get wet without having to put a bag or something over it. But with a bath, I was like, I can just hold it straight out of the water. So that was very nice yesterday. That was very nice indeed. So yes, I'm going to go to Tesco first, and I'm going to attempt to wash my hair again. I'll say attempt. It's going to happen. Could be painful. but it's going to happen. Yeah. And then just chill. We'll probably finish full out season 1 today. And then we'll be able to move on to season 2. And yeah, just have a lovely afternoon. I'm so looking forward to a day of not very much. I get those so rarely. But before we go, I am going to open my advents. I'm very aware there's an Amazon van outside, and I think we have things arriving. So I'm just like out of the corner of my eye. I'm just like, oh, are you sure? No. But yes, I'm going to do my advents first. Let's do. Ooh. Trying to do everything with one hand. It's just proving to me that I'm not as good one-handed as I believed myself to be. Okay, day 20. So we seem to be going for a grey. We seem to be heading towards grey. Oh, that's a gorgeous grey. Oh, that's a really nice. This has almost got blue tones to it. That is a very, very nice grey. There's like one thread of purple there. You can kind of just about see it if it stops trying to focus on my face. It's not going to stop trying to focus on my face. There's like the slightest hint of purple. Maybe grey's not the end goal. Maybe we're going through grey to something. Maybe it's a blue or a purple. That is a very pretty grey. It's got a lot of different colours in that grey. You can definitely see the green that we've just come from, but there is a bluish purpley hue to it. Oh, there you go. You can see that purple thread right in the middle there. Ooh. With that one bright purple, it does make me wonder whether that's where we're going. Because that purple is just so, like, it's right there. It's very present. Ooh, that is interesting. That's a very nice grey though. A very, very nice grey. And then advent number 2 is my loom advent. And it's the 20th, so we're on day 10. And this is the colour Tawny. I mean, that's going to be like a tawny colour then, surely. Oh, that's a gorgeous brown. Oh, that's such a warm. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's such a rich colour. Oh, this is why I love camel's yarn. Not the camel's yarn. This is why I love loom. Because her colours are just so... Oh, that is so pretty. Like, that's such a warm brown. Oh, I like that. That's gorgeous. Ooh. This Lost Wood, the colour palette for this is so, so lovely. These are so pretty. This is a fairly solid colour. There is a slight tonal aspect to it. It's not just flat. But it's a gorgeous warm brown. Oh, I can't wait to start putting these into a blanket. Well, I'm going to have to wait. But, you know, I'm very, very much looking forward to seeing this start to appear. I am going to need to plot out which colours I want where, because I've not properly looked at the Sweet Shop blanket construction, but it seems that you build it as you go. It's not like you make the squares and then like you can arrange them and sew them together. It seems like it's constructed all in one. I might be wrong on that. I will have to check. I've not read the pattern properly, but it might be something that I have to plan out before I actually start. So I'm going to have to map out the colours, I think, about where I want which ones. But this is very exciting. I love advents. I love yarn advents so much. But for now, To Tesco we go. I'm trying to mentally prepare myself for what I'm about to walk into, because I cannot imagine it's going to be quiet. This is not going to be a chill visit. 5 days out from Christmas on a Saturday afternoon. This is not going to be a chill visit. Come on, we can do this. Right, go on, let's go. Oh, it's been a nice day so far. Tesco wasn't actually as painful as I was concerned it might be. Yeah, it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought. My wallet disagrees. My bank account very much thinks it was as bad. But no, we got ourselves nicely stocked up now, so we shouldn't need to go. I mean, maybe we'll need a top up in between Christmas and New Year of like perishable, like milk and things like that. Milk, bread, you know, the typical stuff. But actually, in terms of how busy it was, I was expecting a lot worse. So very grateful for that. I'm all hair washed and showered and clean and in some new comfies that I bought at Tesco. And we have just finished Fallout Season 1. So we are ready now to go on to Season 2. And I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to seeing what Season 2 is going to happen. I've not played the games. My husband has. So he's understood a lot more of the references, the really subtle bits as like a nod to the franchise. He's understood those, and he has explained a couple of them to me. I'm aware of the games, like I know the premise and everything like that, but I haven't played them. So I don't have as much of the detailed knowledge as he does. But we're going to start on Season 2, and then yeah, there aren't really any more plans. Might have some Christmassy snacky bits from the stuff we bought earlier. I am drinking the gingerbread flavored Pepsi. It's an interesting one. Like, I like it, but I think it's better a little flat. I mean, I generally prefer Pepsi a little flat anyway, but I think this is definitely one that's better a little flat. But that's my Christmassy drink. I might make myself a hot chocolate later. I might not. I'll just decide. There's no pressure. I can do what I like. So yeah, I'm just vibing it out. I haven't done any knitting yet, because things have been, well, I say things have been, they've not been busy at all. That was the whole point. But there's just been enough to do where I haven't sat down, because at the moment I am on a colourwork section. So it's not just a case of sitting, you know, picking it up and starting just knitting. I am on a colourwork, so I have to keep checking the chart. But maybe I will get some done this evening. I'm hoping I will. If I can get a little bit more of the colourwork done before we head off, because we're not having Christmas here. We're at my mother-in-law's for Christmas. If I can get a little bit of the colourwork done before we leave. In an ideal world, I'd love to have this particular colourwork section completed before we leave. That may be pushing it. That could be optimistic. But it would be nice to not have to worry about colourwork while I'm on the road. I can't see that happening, but you know, I can dream. But yeah, it's been a lovely chill day, and I'm really happy with my new comfy outfit. It's very, very cozy. I've been looking for something like this that I can just lounge in at home. So I was very happy when I saw it there. But yeah, not much to report. And isn't that just delightful? But yeah, we've now stocked up on all of our Christmas treat stuff. So the cupboards are rammed full of like nice drinks and biscuits and chocolates. And then the fridge has got like the party food in. The freezer is packed full. I love this time of year so much. So yes, I'm going to carry on watching Fallout. I'm going to go and get some of said Christmassy snacks. And hopefully try a little teeny tiny bit of knitting. We will see. We will see. And then I've got to do my reading later as well. I need to do my reading. But yeah, it's been a fabulous day. I've got another day of nothing really tomorrow. But I'm tempted to do a stream tomorrow because I haven't since Wednesday. And Wednesday was very short because of my wrist anyway. So I'm thinking I try and do a stream. But it will depend on how I feel and what I can possibly do. We'll find something. We'll find something. But still another very, very low expectation day. And I'm so looking forward to it. Okay, right. I'm going to go and carry on chilling. And I will check back in with you tomorrow. I hope you've had a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow.
I wanna hold your hand. It's gonna be alright. I wish I could go back again. Oh no, winter night, is it too late? I miss you with all my heart. I wanna do that all over again. Another lonely night.
Tonight I read chapter 28, An Unfortunate Lily Maid. Anne and some of the other girls decide to reenact the funeral of Elaine from Tennyson, and Anne is chosen to be Elaine. She lays on a raft, the others cover her with shawls and flowers, and they push the raft into the river. As it leaves the edge, something scrapes the underside, and pretty soon the raft begins to sink. Anne tries not to panic as she decides what to do, but she manages to grab onto something in the middle of the river and she clings to it. The raft continues down the river but sinks entirely. The other girls run on ahead and only see the raft's final moments, and as it sinks they believe Anne must have gone with it. Anne waits for someone to find her and, of course, it's Gilbert Blythe who does. He manages to get her onto his boat and safely to shore, and after he does, he asks if they can't be friends. He apologises again for calling her Carrot and wonders if she might forgive him since it was 2 years ago. Anne hesitates, but declares that she can never forgive him before storming home. She arrives back home damp but unharmed. The other girls are relieved to see her, the Barrys aren't pleased that their raft was sunk, and Marilla wonders if Anne will ever find some sense.